Now, back to the average human. This is, I know, a much above average group, but the average guy out there, his thoughts or her thoughts, 70% every day are negative or worrying thoughts. Okay? But, and, the beautiful thing, back to your success buddy up here, the beautiful thing is that we actually know that if you say, okay, Dean, if you say, okay, I'm going to be more positive, I came to this great conference, got a lot of great ideas, I'm going to be more positive every day, expecting success. And you focus on that every day, do you know that we actually can shift that? That we actually can bring that from 70 to 60 to 50 all the way down to 20 or 30 for those of us that really focus on making that shift. Isn't that significant? So let me encourage you to begin to embrace and expect success attitude. And part of that, another thing unfortunately that the average human does, is 70% of the time the average person projects a negative outcome. So-and-so doesn't call you back. What's the first thing you think? Oh my God, they don't want to talk to me, right? Okay, how many times have I heard people say, well, they didn't call me back. Well, pick up the phone and call them again. Okay? That's a success strategy right there, right? Because we're projecting that they don't want to talk to us, not realizing they're so incredibly busy. I mean, I'm sure you have people that you want to call back, but sometimes people you know it's going to take more than 5 minutes, and you just haven't gotten to it. So are you constantly projecting a positive outcome? We want to bring that more into play, especially in your business, because you know what? If every time you picked up the phone, if every time you went on a client meeting, you saw them before you got there, you saw them waiting on their couch, or waiting in their office. I hope he calls me today. Do you know what would happen? You would pick up the phone more, you would go out on more appointments, you would pursue more opportunities because you know, hey, I'm going to be successful. So right now I want you to check in with yourself, okay? So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being absolutely I'm expecting success every day, all day, and 10 being I'm just surprised I got here, 1. So 1 being no expecting success, 10 being absolutely I'm expecting success. I want you to take a minute and I want you to assess for yourself. Where are you on that scale? 1 to 10. So here's the thing. We have all these different aspects of our life, right? We have our relationship life, our significant relationships. We have our friends and family, friends relationships. We have our family relationships. I'm going to separate those out for some of us. Okay, we have our physical environment, our home, our car, our office, our wardrobe. Those are our physical environment, all those different areas. Of course, we have our financial, we have our business, right, and more. And here's the thing I want you to get about these. Some of these areas are what I call your centers of power. You get results. You make things happen. You experience ease. That's center of power. Some of these areas, you might be struggling. You might have been struggling for a really long time. And as a result, projecting positive outcomes gets more and more difficult, right? But here's the beauty. If you say, okay, I'm going to pick this challenge area, I'm going to work on it, and you be willing to be uncomfortable, then what's going to happen? Pretty soon you can take that challenge area and you can turn it in to a center of power. Okay, I'll give you an example. I started working out about 2 months ago with a personal trainer. First day I went there, negative thoughts. Oh my God, what am I doing? This is never going to work. So many negative thoughts. Okay, depressed. Well, I was depressed. Don't walk in there. Okay, but then you know what? After the first day, the second day I thought, wow, I kind of like this. And then the third day I thought, hey, I'm a little bit stronger. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay? And then my trainer's telling me, wow, you have good balance, you have good flexibility. Oh yes, I'm so getting it together. not, of course, there yet, but moving more in that center of power direction. Okay? So what is the bridge? Action. So you've got H and F, which is health and fitness, and I like to add a V in there too for vitality. Okay, H, F, and V, that's one slice. Then we've got the money slice, financial, which is not only your income, it's your attitude about money. It's how easy it is for you to quote your rate. Okay, all those emotional and psychological issues that go along with the financial aspects of our life. All right, then we have the physical environment, which is the home, the car, the office, the wardrobe. Then we have your significant relationship. Now, if you have a significant relationship, of course you have this area. If you don't have a significant relationship and you want a significant relationship, you have this area. If you don't want a significant relationship, then you can put something else there. Okay? Alright? Then we have F and F, which is friends and family. Okay? Now, normally we would slice these out, but for now we'll just leave them together. Alright, then we have R&R, which is the next one. Recreation and rejuvenation. Not just vacations, everybody. Because if you've ever taken kids to Disneyland, you know, that's pretty exhausting, alright? So not just recreation, rejuvenation too. Alright, then let's see. Okay, personal and professional development and spirituality. Am I at 8 yet? Yeah. Yes, okay, good. So I want you, no. Okay. And spirituality, those go together. And which one am I missing? Career. Okay? Alright. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at this based on our discussion of centers of power and challenge areas. So I want you, not a big brain exercise, just a quick assessment, very quick, and we're not at the talking part yet. Okay? Of what are your challenge areas? Put a little check or something, and put a big star with your centers of power. Okay? Go. Quick assessment. Okay? Just notice what you got there. All right? Now I want you to think about just one. What's one of those areas that you really would like to uplift in your life? That right now in your life. Okay? Now, sometimes when I do with couples, the wife always wants the husband to organize the garage, and the husband doesn't want to. So not what you want for somebody else, okay? This is you. And not a should, like my wife or husband or mom or dad or son or daughter thinks I should work on this. Not what somebody else wants for you, but what you want for you. Pick one area. Ready with me? Okay, just pick one area. Again, we're not at the talking part yet. Okay? Just pick one area. All right. Now, I want you to take a moment, because here's what else I'm going to promise you, my friends. I want you to take a moment. I want you to think about a compelling vision for that one little area. Because here's why. I almost guarantee you that you do not have a compelling vision for that challenge area. Am I right? No. One no. How many are with me on that? Tell me the truth, my friends. Okay? Because most of the time, Judy, you're advanced, so that's good. Most of the time, we don't have a compelling vision for that challenge area. Because you know what happens? We like to hang out at the centers of power. Feels good, right? Makes things happen. We're like making money over here, too. In some cases, okay? It's great. Feels great. So our mental energy, our physical time, it's mostly over here with centers of power. We're not trying to figure out this. We usually stay away from it. But what's the problem? If we stay away from it, pretty soon it's going to impact all these beautiful areas as well, right?